Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures on May 19th here in Chicago. Bring you some commentary here in the energy markets. So let's get started. Let's take a look at it. Well, currently here we have oil trading a bit higher. We're starting to look at the July contract now. July oil trading just over 102 a barrel. We're up about 60 cents. Brent kind of quiet, unchanged right now, around 109.75. So still seeing that spread there. If you're interested in learning how to play that spread, give me a call. I can kind of give you some ideas on how you can participate in that. Nat gas making a move here today. We're up a little over 10 cents. It's about a 2.3% move higher here today. Complex quiet but firmer tone. We've got RBOB up about 25 ticks, and we've got the heat up about 15 to 20 ticks right now this morning. So overall positive tone here in the energy complex. Taking a look at S&P, we've obviously got a firmer tone there, and that's coming on the heels of, I think one of the things that's kind of adding to the market here today, to the energy markets, adding a little bit of premium into it, especially on the oil, is we've got renewed problems here in Libya. There was an attempted coup over the weekend with some armed militants storming the parliament. So you have some issues there. We also had recently, we had two new oil fields there. Two oil fields basically come back online, and one of them, because of the violence and the unrest here, was kind of quickly shuttered. So we got to watch that situation there a little bit, adding a little bit of fear premium to the market. Of course, the ongoing situation still between Russia and Ukraine and everything that's developing there, still in the news, still adding a little bit of fear premium to the market here. But, I don't think has done anything yet to really disrupt the overall supply picture. When you take a look at the supply side of things, I've mentioned in so many of these posts here in the States here, according to EIA data that's released every week here, we really have what I would consider to be ample supplies of oil. Now, it is important to note here how they look at these things. We have seen the levels at Cushing's, Oklahoma, large storage area. Those levels have been coming down a little bit as they've been pumping a lot of oil out towards the Gulf. So I think it's one of the things that has added a little bit firmer tone to the market. But in general, I think we've got plenty of oil. And I think the demand side of things, looks very questionable at best as we continue to get economic data out from we get good reports followed by bad reports and kind of back and forth. So I don't think anything to get overly excited about. What I think right now with oil prices at these levels, in my opinion, I think it's an excellent time to look at that downside in oil. I've been a bit of a bear here on the oil market for some time. When you look at the supply and demand picture, but at the same time, as I've mentioned in a lot of these posts, oil is a market which I don't think it's just going to roll over. I don't think it's going to go down without a fight here. So you have to be cautious. There's a lot of different strategies on how you can play this. On the technical side of things, I think things are really getting into the overbought area, in my opinion. And again, I think there's some potential here to play the downside. On the June chart, now I know we're looking at the July, but June oil on Friday was an inside day, and we caught a breakout on that today. The price of oil actually breaking and moving higher. So it's an interesting kind of setup there, and it's something that if you're not familiar with inside days, give me a call and I can explain to you on how you can potentially look to play that. And of course, when you watch these technicals and you watch the overall formation in that market here, we're trading back up above the 50-day moving average after we cross down through it. Ultimately, my opinion of it is I think we're going to head down towards that 200-day moving average, which is in the upper 90s here. So give me a call if you'd like to get into a little bit more detail and we can discuss things. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.